Guys, it's Mock Draft Monday. Mock Draft Monday. Every single Monday we do a mock draft. Wow, we started this video off in a very interesting way. I have never done a Pro Football Focus mock draft where I have seen Brock Bowers still on the board at pick 18. This has never happened, actually. This is actually really interesting. We're starting this video off right away with Brock Bowers at pick 18, Byron Murphy II, who's arguably the best defensive tackle in this draft, still available. Johnny Newton still available. But J.C. Latham is off the board. Mims is off the board. Troy's off the board. Fuaga is off the board. Wow. Jackson Powers Johnson's still on the board. I mean, it's not even the question. This isn't, I mean, no, it's not even a question. It's Brock Bowers. That is a very, very, very easy pick right there. That's not even a question starting this video off. Nonetheless, though, welcome back, by the way, to another Mock Draft Monday. Where every single Monday we do a mock draft. We're doing this since, I want to say, like February. Every single Monday we do one, and yeah, no, this was... Again, like I usually when I go in these mock drafts, it's very much like the same players show up a lot because for the most part there are changes when it comes to, you know, rankings and stuff, but for the most part, not really. Players stay regularly the same. They usually stay in the same spot. Okay, that's what I'm trying to say. But surprisingly enough, not this draft, which I am okay with. Because it's actually the first mock draft Monday where I actually got Brock Bowers, which I'm actually really excited about. All right, so third round. Whew, let's go. See, at this pick, this is where I'm probably looking toward. I am looking best player available, right? And here's how I look at it, right? In this pick, Blake Fisher, I'm not really interested in. I'm not interested in any of these corners. These wide receivers, not as much interested in. Yeah, I could go with, you know, a little bit, maybe like Ronaldo Green here. Could go with Christian here. Or I could go with Cedric Van Pran. Or I could go with McCormick. But I could also trade down potentially here. Haven't done many trade downs. And it looks like that there's no real team interested in my pick. So what if I trade down to like the Rams pick? Will they be interested in this? So I'm going to give you, but I also want, so I'm going to trade down here. I get the 155th pick. All right, bet. So I trade down a little bit. I get an extra pick there. And honestly, this is kind of what we did last year when it came to the Brad Robbins extra pick we got with the Chiefs. We could have went Darnell Washington. We could have. But instead, we didn't have anyone we really wanted that moment in time at that exact spot. So we traded down, and we got Jordan Battle. So it's always a possibility you could do that, right? Especially if you know your guy's still going to be on the board. You trade down, and you see who you can get available later, you maybe a little bit later, right? So, for example, I could even trade down again. I'm not going to, but like, for example, this spot, I'm probably looking at one of these three guys. Mason McCormick, or I'm looking at Christian, or I'm looking at Cedric Van Pran. All very good, viable options. I kind of like McCormick the best just because he played left guard in college, and he's more like that's a traditional position for him going from college to the NFL. All three of these guys, I'd say Georgia's a really big college, and Van Pran probably definitely played at a high level, but he's played center in college. He can move the guard. We've done that many times, talked about it many times, but I might actually go with McCormick here at this pick. I think that's probably the best pick right there. We also have another third round pick here. I'm going another tackle here. Just cause. Now, I know last video I actually took Kate Stover in the third round. It was when I was doing that random websites mock draft where the draft board was a little bit different. And the only reason I took him in the third round was because he was the best player available. But Cade Stover, and based on what I've done from Pro Football Network to Pro Football Focus here, is that Cade Stover is a 4th round pick. That's like a guaranteed. He's always a 4th round pick, so I really wouldn't take him any sooner than that. Now, for this mock draft, again, I am going best player available, and that's the strategy that Cincinnati always follows with their mock drafts. But in this situation, I'm not interested in any way in I'm not interested in a tight end this early on. Like later on down the line, yes, but this early on, not really, no. Again, like I said, maybe later on, but it's not this early. Yeah, I'll go with him. Oh, that sucks too, because I wanted Logan Lee. I wanted to go Logan Lee right after that. Yeah, I'll go with linebacker here. This pick. See, now we're talking about potential and, chances of these guys becoming good. I wouldn't be against the idea of going running back in the 6th round here. Getting like another option in the backfield. If anything, just a rotational piece. But I don't know, though. Because you got, Chase Brown, Zach Moss. Then we got Travion Williams. I guess Travion is more of a special team guy. I know we do have him in sometimes to block, and he's a really good pass blocker. But he's also really great on special teams. That's why another reason why he keeps making the roster. I get a lot of comments on why does he keep coming back? It's because he's great on special teams. Especially now with the kickoff rule potentially changing, you want to have a guy like that who can be a great special team player. So it's just one of those situations where, hey, listen, you're good at special teams, you're going to make a roster. Pretty much how that works. Yeah, let's go with that. Gonna go tight end here. I have back-to-back picks because I traded down from earlier. So I got a little bit of, extra kind of wiggle room here now to actually get one extra player. But here is what they gave me. An A+ for Brock Bowers. Not surprising. They gave me a B for Karen here. I traded down. They gave me a C+ for Mason McCormick. An A- for Pooney. A C for Elijah Jones. An A- for Mason Smith. Michael Barrett, they gave me a B-. They gave me an A+ for Vital. A C for Jordan Willington. A C+ for Trey Taylor. A B+ for Tanner. And a C+ for Franklin. Which, overall, I got my best draft grade I've gotten so far in Pro Football Focus of an A- this year. Normally, I get around like a B+ A. Actually, no, not B+ A. I usually get like around a B or B+. I don't usually, I've never gotten an A this year so far. So, I guess they actually like this mock draft the most. But, guys, tell me down below your thoughts, opinions. I'll see you guys next one. Peace.